Corey, what was the difference in the end, do you think, tonight?
Ooh, loaded question. There was a lot of things that happened in that game. There always are. First off, we had a great crowd. I'm really quite disappointed in the result, but I think if everybody at the game knows that wasn't a 5-1 hockey game. I think in the end, I mean, we made I personally made a challenge that, didn't go to our benefit. Obviously, we killed a penalty. I thought we should have been up 1-0. I thought the goaltender made contact with our player as he was turning the corner, but that one went against us. It happens. They scored on their power play. And, that decision, as well as a lot of our other puck decisions. The other 4 goals, we had the puck on our stick. I think the second one was a 2-on-1 rush for us, and it turns, we miss the net, and it comes back, and it's a 4-on-1 against us, and they score. The next one, we have the puck on our stick. We try and make an exit, and, it's in our net. And then the next one, goalie has it. They get the puck, they score. We're on entry. Again, puck's on our stick. We just, we didn't manage the puck very well. And the huge difference in the result, and, it's always going to come down to that, the huge difference is when we made our mistakes, some of them huge, some of them not as huge, but when we made mistakes, they punished us. And they are super skilled, super fast. That's a good hockey team. And when they made their mistakes, or we put them under pressure to make mistakes, or we managed possession really well and did good things and created stuff, we didn't score. And that's hockey. Am I upset? I would say not upset. I'm certainly disappointed. Our structure in both games was very good, very good. Our compete level in both games was very, very good. And I think, as a group, it's a very connected group right now that's, working together. And when they start scoring and, we get a couple bounces and, maybe that one big momentum changing decision doesn't go against us, maybe those games would be much, much different.
You make a good point there. I'm going to put on the thing that, some fans might go away and think, oh, we've lost 5-1. That's dreadful. It's 5-1 to the Steelers. But is there a bigger picture here for you? Is there a bigger picture? Like you say, you've talked about the things they've done well. You've talked about a process. For you, is it more about a bigger picture than an individual scoreline?
Well, for me, it has to be about a bigger picture. First off, my style in coaching is very cerebral. There's a lot of things, a lot of plays, a lot of systems, a lot of tactics. And it's a lot. I am a lot. I know I am a lot. I bring all this information, and each subsequent game we play, I see more of that structure, more of those tactics, more of those fundamentals. And as a coach, you can't help but be really, really happy to see a lot of it being worked on. It's just, because, especially in the defensive zone, because it is so much, before it becomes predictable for them and pattern building, it just takes time. And it's usually about that 6-week mark, which I was discussing the whole time. But, those systems, even though they're hard, that's not what killed us. None of those things, I don't think they generated, a ton until we were loose on pucks and we just gave it away. But again, even some of that stuff is, becomes predictable pattern learning where, this guy should be here at this time, and then those passes become executed. So all I can say is, yeah, we're disappointed. The group's disappointed. The group really wanted that. We all wanted that, and we felt that we could have been closer. But at the end of the day, as I said, Sheffield's that's a hell of a hockey team, and especially me, I hate to say it. I hate to say it, but that's a good hockey team over there. It's well coached, and for a team that's that skilled, I thought even their personal fundamentals tonight were really good. Their sticks, their angles, their compete level. So aside from that, it's it's tough.
Just finally, you look at the breakdown of the game, and it was maybe not too dissimilar to last night, where for the first part of the game you matched them, and I guess Steelers wouldn't have been disappointed if you were ahead. But you talk about those mistakes. What can be done for that? Is that just a thing that might come with confidence? Is that maybe something that can turn that around?
Well, I think you're always when you're creating and generating and all over the ice, and you get those fantastic looks, and you don't score. I think as a group, you kind of get a little bit more, excited. We'll call it. There's a better word I like to use, but I can't use that on TV. So, yeah, they start to press a little bit and start to get on the wrong side of things. Like that 2-on-1 we had. There's no way you have a 2-on-1. You miss the net in a ridiculous fashion, and then they come back 4-on-1 on our brand new defenseman who's a forward playing D. So, I mean, those kind of things, it's tough. But, you give Sheffield's goaltender a lot of credit. That's a very good goaltender. It's the bounces sometimes.